Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. Today on the channel, we're going to start a new segment here. It's going to be me just ranting for a bit, and we're going to call it something like the honesty section, the honest thought, something like that. There's going to be no fancy thumbnails, no fancy editing. It's just going to be me being honest, right? And it's gonna when I say things, or I'm gonna experience things, you know, within the hobby or within doing YouTube. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna be honest about it because sometimes on YouTube and stuff like that, it's not all fun and games, right? This one, I don't even know what's going to be called. It's going to be something like honesty about being a content creator or something like that, right? And this comes about after reading and seeing several posts and messages and videos and shit online about becoming like a YouTuber in 2025 and how easy it is, right? And how you can earn money and stuff like that, right? There's a lot of people who'll either promote the idea or promote themselves, saying if you follow my link and stuff like that, you could get like 1 million subs and you can be earning money and stuff like that, right? From someone who's been doing it a couple of years, right? And yes, I'm not a big YouTuber, and I've only been doing it a couple of years. Some people have been for 10 years plus 5 years, or whatever, right? The deal is, right? It's hard. It's really hard. If you're thinking about becoming a content creator on YouTube, it is a ball ache. It is a chore. There is so much that you have to do behind the background, behind, in the background, in the background. I'll get there eventually. That you have to think about before you even consider becoming a content creator, right? Anyone who's new to my channel, it's pretty obvious that I do Pokemon content, right? For example, the issue, or one of the issues that you would have becoming a content creator in Pokemon community, the community, in terms of content, short form, long form, live stream, and stuff like that, the hobby is full, right? It doesn't need any more people coming in, making content about, you know, ripping ships and stuff like that. It's done to death. We have YouTube, ripping ships. We've got, what else we got? We've got whatnot. We've got eBay now. eBay, Instagram. Instagram started doing their own ripping ship stuff. If you want to get into this hobby particular, right, it's full, right? I can't tell you the struggles that it is trying to get content out to new people, new avenues, and stuff like that, right? Let's expand the question, the idea further, right? If you want to do a YouTube video on whatever, whatever, right? Is your particular hobby, interest, whatever, full, right? What are people doing? The only real way to do something and be successful in YouTube that a lot of people find is do something that someone hasn't done before. But trying to find something that someone hasn't done before is crazy, crazy, crazy difficult, right? Say for example you've got an idea, right? You've got a channel that you want to get off the ground, and you've got a great idea no one's done before, and you're going to be able to rule the world. You're going to conquer YouTube, right? On to the next bit, which is something that a lot of people take for granted, right? When doing YouTube, is time. Have you honestly, honestly, and I'm looking at you now, honestly, got the time to do a YouTube channel? Whether that be long form, short form, it doesn't matter. Have you got the time to do it? Me, myself, I have, thankfully, at the moment, quite a bit of time. My work is very fluid, very dynamic. I work from home. As you can see, I work from home. And I'm able to do a bit editing here and there and do YouTube shorts, which people are really engaged on. I get like 1,000 views per short. But that's because I'm at home. I'm able to market myself. I'm able to put the videos straight away into YouTube, then straight into Discord and stuff like that. Instagram, TikTok, whatever. It doesn't matter. Have you got the time? It's a big ask. Have you got the time, right? Time also links in with the next probable thing, which a lot of people I've discovered recently, very recently, a lot of people overlook is patience. Have you got the patience? Because if you think that you're going to be able to get to like 1 million subs within, I don't know, 5 years, it's very unrealistic. Unless you have got some, you know, magic dust, you've got the special sauce, right? Very, very difficult. I've been doing it 2 years, and I am extremely thankful for the fact, right, that I've got a very supportive girlfriend and family and stuff like that, and I'm super thankful for the fact that I've nearly got 1,600 subs. As of recording this, I've got like, I don't know, what is it? 1,596, right? But you have to graft and you've got to have patience. Some days, some weeks in a 7-day period, I don't get any subs, right? Are you able to sit there and have the patience to do that? To not get subs? To not get recognized? Are you there to have the patience when if you do something like a short video, right? And you think you've done really well, are you prepared to put that video on YouTube for the world to see and for no one to like it and for possibly people to dislike it, right? And then for your analytics to show up as having negative reviews, connotations, whatever the right phrase is, I don't give a shit. But if it's going to be negative, are you prepared and do you have the patience and the mental fortitude to be disliked, right? People think when I go on YouTube, it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be mint, bells and whistles, I'm going to make money. You sure as shit ain't going to make money, especially within the first year. No way. There's so many ticky boxes and nuances in the background of YouTube that are going to, when you look at them thinking, Jesus Christ, how have I got the time or the resources to fill this in? You've got to also fill the, like, things in for YouTube to get monetized. You've got to have 4,000 watch hours, I think it still is. 1,000 subscribers before you earn a penny. Before you earn a penny, a cent, a euro, whatever, doesn't matter. You've got to put in the time. You will be doing this for like a year before you earn anything. And when you earn something, will you meet the threshold of getting paid? Because if you don't meet the threshold, you won't get paid. And then as well, if you want to, and if you have to, you've also got to take all your information and get your national insurance number and all this if you're in the UK, and go to Google and go to get AdSense added to from Google, which takes forever. Patience, mental fortitude, time, all comes into it. All comes into it. Now, am I saying this because I'm having a hard time on YouTube? No, right? And I'm not having a hard time because me, myself, I have the time. I have the patience. Again, I work from home. My job is very fluid. I am extremely fortunate in the amount of time that I have, the people who I have in my life, the money that I have coming from my job, etc., etc. There's a lot of what's the right word? There's a lot of like dominoes for me that fall, but they fall in the right place, right? And if they don't fall for you, then what are you going to do, right? Do you want to do your hobby still? You should do your hobby, right? You should do your hobby. Whether you want to publicize it on YouTube or not is up to you. Whether you do it for a laugh, if you do it for a laugh, that's fine. If you're going to be super serious about it, you've got to be prepared to grind and graft and do so much. Like the one thing that I've learned, right? Greatest thing I've learned on YouTube is connection building. You have to build a connection. If you don't have a connection with your audience, if you don't have a connection with like-minded people, if you don't build, what's the word, like a brand or like a following, it's going to be very, very difficult. I've got some amazing people in my community. I'm talking Poker Rage, Rocket Scott, Chara cards, love Chara cards to death, right? Glenn, there's so many I could go on, but you get the idea, right? Once you have a few, it's fine, but you need that constant support. Do you know what I mean? I would be a lot further behind where I'm at if it wasn't for the likes of Chara cards, Poker Rage, Rocket Scott, raiding me channel, and donating subs and telling people that I do an alright job and my videos are alright, but without them, nah, nothing. Do you know what I mean? Then into your hobby, or into your YouTube channel, money. Let's talk money. Let's talk moolah, right? As I said before you start earning something on YouTube, you're going to have to go through lots of hoops, lots of obstacles, lots of time constraints, etc. You're going to be like a year at least, maybe 2, before you earn anything. And I'm talking when you earn something, it's in the pittance, right? So let's put that to one side. The money you have, how much money do you have to invest into your brand, into your image, into YouTube, into the hobby that you're doing to make you stand out, right? When I do live streams, I do live streams. I hope people go and check out my live streams, by the way. I do live streams for the people, right? That's my money that I invest to go out and buy Pokemon tins, pencil cases, booster boxes, ETBs, etc. That I'm opening for the people to then give away. I'm not too bothered about what I'm opening for myself. Look, right, as long as I've got, where is he? As long as I've got Magmar, I mean Magmar collection, and a little bit of sealed stuff, that's fine, right? I'm not worried anymore, and I'll come on to this in a different video about stuff that I'm going to be changing on the channel. I'm not worried about master sets. I'm not worried about pulling the best cards all the time consistently, because within Pokemon it's impossible, right? As long as I've got my little money for myself and I'm trying to get this world record off the ground. Have you got the money to invest to push yourself out there, right? Because if you don't, then again, you should really consider before you start up, right? Have you got enough content to make something with the money that you've got? Has your hobby or interest got the backing and content that you need? Before I put my first video live on YouTube, I made 15 videos and what's the word? And I scheduled them. I scheduled them for a few days, weeks, etc. Right? So I had that lump of content to, test the waters with and to see if people liked it. And then I was effectively having 15 videos, whatever gap. Then I started, and that's how it goes. Have you got the body of material to be able to do your hobby? Right? I'm not going to go on too long because people don't want to see me rant for like half an hour or 20 minutes or stuff like that. So it's just 15 minutes to say, number one, I've seen a lot of people say that YouTube is easy. It is not. Fuck that. It is not easy at all, right? People who say that it is, and if you follow them and follow their guidelines, you are going to be a success. No, no. They might have better equipment than you. They might have better cameras. I mean, look at my camera here. It's just a webcam that always makes my face look very red and shiny. I kind of look like queso on a hot day. Like, but that's another thing. It's not easy, right? Time, perseverance, patience, money. The hobby. Is your hobby full? Because God knows Pokemon's full of people doing happy smiley faces of opening shit all the time, right? And it's really hard, right? This channel moving forward, which I'll discuss in another video, but it's going to become a lot more honest, right? Let's say that. It's going to become a lot more honest. We're going to be doing videos like this. No fancy editing, music. It will just be me telling people how it is straight. And I hope that people do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, right? But I hope that people leave some comments and most of all, appreciate the honesty. Because this is just me sitting here telling you how it is, etc. Telling you how hard it is and stuff like that. If people want to see more videos like this, please let me know. Links are everywhere. There's Discord, Instagram. Check that shit out. But yeah, I hope this really hits home. YouTube is hard. Hard graft. Right? If you've got the resources and you've got the love for the hobby, whatever you're doing, by all means crack on. If you don't love the hobby, if you are doing this purely to try to think you become famous, or jump onto a hobby where it's making money like Pokemon is, and you think if you're going to make loads of money, no. Stay away from stuff that everyone else is doing. Do what you love. Do it like it's never been done before. Do it for you. And if you're doing it, and if you're being honest, people will follow you, but it'll take time. I hope people enjoy that. Like I say, like button, subscribe button, do all the things. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.